Hello everyone and welcome! This is the Silent K and today we're going to be playing some MekHQ. We might get into some MegaMek even, but first we're getting into MekLab. This is a test design that I had come up with a while back. You might have seen its appearance in A Battle with Gribbly. I think that was specifically this one. Or I don't remember if it was the XL engine variant or not. But yeah, just as a thought exercise, I was like, what happens if you scale a rifleman up to 100 tons? And, I came up with a couple of autocannon 10 large laser mechs. This one had the spare tonnage for a large laser in the center torso. This one is just a pair of autocannon 10s, pair of large lasers, and a pair of quartet of medium lasers. Let's see, the version 1 is SRMs, version 2 is also SRMs, version 3 is also SRMs. There was a 95-ton variant that I made just to see if I could get a pair of autocannon 20s moving 4.6 in a heavily armored platform, and I can. There's also a 100-ton version with a pair of autocannon 20s and a 100-ton version with an XL engine with a pair of autocannon 20s. So the ones that I was thinking about in regards to the Challenger Deep are this one, which has a 300 XL engine, has 17 double heat sinks, and that's important. That's actually quite important because we only have 15 clan double heat sinks, including the ones that are built into the Kraken. Kraken. But with Innersphere Tech. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you weren't there. I saw that you had posted that you were here already, but then I guess you didn't quite catch up until just now. I was just going over the variants of this test platform that I have put together. It's 19 LRM5s I can fit onto a 100-ton mech with a 300 XL engine. Let's not, we can't minimize that, but we can pop up over top of it. The hangar, the Bane in it, has standard structure, standard armor. These are both good things. It means that we can replace the head with an inner sphere head. It means that we don't have to worry about the armor being an issue. But I'm sorry, those Ultra Autocannon 2s are just not doing it for me. Considering that it took on, what was it, a grasshopper and an archer, and it was only able to do that much damage to the archer. Against a 100-ton mech, that's really not the damage output I'm looking for. So I'm trying to upgrade these Ultra Autocannon 2s. I'm thinking Autocannon 10s. That's true. It did never fire an Ultra Auto Cannon mode, which I think actually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It would have built up a little bit of heat if it had done that, because it would have built up 20 heat from firing plus its movement. So I don't know why Princess never engaged full auto on those autocannons. It's not like she was hurting for ammo. Having fired 30 times out of a potential 180 times. So, I mean, I don't know. But regardless, it didn't, even in fully automatic mode, I don't think it would have done twice as much damage, which is still not enough for a 100-tonner. So I was planning on, well, let's see what refit kits there are available. Oh, none, because it's clan mech, obviously. So yeah, we're gonna have to take it to the mech lab. I'm thinking either something like this with a ridiculous number of LRMs, or something like this with a pair of large lasers and maybe a pair of LB10Xs, or maybe a trio of large lasers as this one has. maybe even a pair of PPCs. That was a variant I thought I had was PPCs and autocannon 10s, but I guess either that one didn't work out or I didn't like it for some reason. But I if it was a mech that I had designed it and saved, it would be on this list because this should be a complete list of all the mechs I've designed, at least using the software in the last 10 years. So that is maybe something to shelve for a little bit while we do some repairs. I would love to get you guys' opinions on all that. In all ultra mode, it would have been pretty okay damage at very long range. Getting headshot definitely reduced its damage output. Yeah. Taking that, I think it was a kick to the head from the. It wasn't the grasshopper. It was the quick draw. It was the quick draw and Ash's archer that were taking on the Kraken, and it was the quick draw, I think, that kicked him in the head and dealt the killing blow, if I recall. Not that it really matters, but yeah, we've got some repairs. I'd love to hear some more opinions on how much ammo can you put into it. Well, let's see. LRM XL variant has 17 heat sinks, like I said, and looks like about 10 tons of ammunition. That's 240 shots divided by 20, so it's got about 12 shots, maybe a little bit more per launcher. Considering it's launching 95 LRMs at a time, I think that 12 rounds of fire is sufficient. We would be able to get another 48 shots if we dropped 2 of the heat sinks. I don't think more LRMs would be a good idea if we dropped the heat sinks, because as it is, 19 LRM5s produces 38 heat, so the variant that I've got here would be overheating just by walking and firing everything. So if anything, I might drop the number of LRMs down, maybe put in some medium lasers for close range and design it around bracket firing those lasers, because it's not going to be able to fire everything every turn, not with 15 heat sinks. Do we have any good specialty ammo for the LRMs? That's going to be under the warehouse. LRM ammo, we've got Cluster, Artemis, Heat-Seeking, Narc-Capable, Smoke. That's about it. Oh, hey, Mr. McGorilla. How's it going? Glad you can make it. We were just discussing what to do with the Bane. And we were talking about loading it up with just an absolute metric buttload of LRMs. Alternately, my second best idea is to turn it into an oversized rifleman. So yeah, we've got Artemis, Heat-Seeking, Narc-Capable, and Smoke. Do we not have standard LRM ammo? Like the sound of LRMs? Lots and lots of crit seeking. Let us purchase parts. Go LRM ammo. LRM5 ammo. It says we have 114 shots. Let's go at LRM10 maybe. LRM10 ammo, it says we have 194. Where is it? Need the longbow when you can have a customized Bane? Yeah. Well, I was going to pass on the LRM20s because, in my opinion, they are less efficient than the LRM5s, and they're also not as good at crit seeking for the tonnage. But seriously, where's my LRM ammo? why does it say I have some when I'm not finding it? Oh, because I'm looking at the Inner Sphere list, not the Inner Sphere / clan list. It's going to be further down. My bad. LRM ammo, we've got, yeah, 194, 201, 135, and 114, which maybe we buy another 240 shots if we're going to do that. We're also going to need about 18 more LRM 5s. Let's go with 24. Just in case we like lose an arm or something and have to replace a bunch of LRM 5s. There's Swarm. I don't remember the stats. I have too much rogue tech in my head. Yeah, I definitely know that feeling. That was really difficult for me, was switching back and forth between HBS and MegaMek. As far as Swarm ammo, no, Swarm is not one of the ammo types that we have. Let me see if I can find some. Purchase parts. Ammunition, Swarm. Oh, it is available on a 3+. Okay, well. Let's, see, Swarm ammo, I know if it misses, it chooses the next closest target, and on I think it's an 8 or higher, it targets that one and makes its own 2-hit roll. But yeah, it is available. Let me buy about 60 shots for the LRM 10. Let me buy about 40 shots for the LRM 15. Buy, I guess, probably 42 shots for the LRM 20. And we'll buy maybe about 200 shots for the LRM 5s. Yes, swarm ammunition can target friendly units. It's just the nearest applicable target. So yeah, we can expect that in probably the next couple of days to start arriving. Oh yeah, off screen just before we went live, I did give Aaron and Diana a couple of points of edge because Aaron is an elite commander, or an elite administrator command with 2, now 3 edge points. And the other one was Diana O'Reilly. She had 1 edge, I gave her a 2nd. I was also looking at how much it's going to take to get Mulanju up to elite, as well as these 3. And I have to say, other than Isabella here, everyone's within about 10 or 12 points of being an elite administrator, which is exciting. Let's see, without getting into too deep into my XP audit that I need to do, Inferno ammo for the LRMs. I believe Inferno is only for SRMs at this point in the timeline. But let me... Thunder Inferno ammo for the ELRMs is actually available on a 4+. Wow. Did not anticipate that. We can get Thunder Inferno ammo for our regular LRMs. We can get Inferno ammo for the SRMs, but no, other than the Thunder Inferno ammo, I'm not seeing anything for the LRMs. And the LRMs, that's half as efficient as far as shots per ton. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say no, we don't have any Inferno ammo. I think the next step is going to be to get straight into the repairs. It's going to be mostly armor and ammo. No one took any hard knocks, I don't think. Nice to shut down some mechs with heat. That's actually Wyvern. Top ammo. We could do some Inferno in Wyvern's Archer with the SRM4s. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. And then I think the tandem charge ammo is good for crit seeking, or is that just good for internal damage? I don't remember if tandem charge ammo causes a crit check. Fragmentation ammo is good against infantry. Narc capable. We don't have anyone with Narc right now. Heat seeking ammo, I think, is only good if your opponent is up on the heat scale, which honestly we don't generally see a lot of. But yeah, I definitely want to go with at least 1 ton of Inferno ammo for that. So yeah, let's get our regular tech. Is not Alexandru, not Roshada, and do some reloading. Not on the Archer, not on the Banshee, the Cronus. I think I'm starting to feel like we already did the reloads with Shada before the end of last week's stream. So it's all just gonna be it's all just gonna be armor damage from here on. Do we have? Yes, Elena is an armor specialist, and we can maybe get her command tech specialist if she earns enough XP. Okay, inflict 2 points of damage as a standard SRM against armored units, but for each missile that hits, roll once on the determining critical hits table. An armored location is hit, apply a -2 modifier. If the armor struck has a BAR of less than 10, apply an additional +2 modifier. But if internal structure is hit instead, apply neither modifier. So it's literally just for getting extra crits. I thought it actually did internal damage. And it's how many? It's half as many shots per ton, but for an SRM, that's not terrible, especially an SRM2. 50 shots is a lot, but for an SRM4, going from 25 to 12, considering that mech only carries 4 tons of ammo, and we've already substituted one of them for Inferno ammo, we'll go ahead and we'll buy, I think, 120 shots at 1.3 million C-bills. But I think I'm gonna hold off on the SRM2, SRM6 tandem charge ammo, and I'm not gonna load it just yet. I just want to have it on hand in case we decide it's a good idea. Let's get into the armor. That was Elena. She can do 3, a 4, a 3, and fail, but she gained an XP. 3, a 3, and a 1. Elena still has 451 minutes left. That's 2, 2, 2. Okay, so these are all gonna be quarter time. So that's gonna be 4s. And another XP, and another XP. So she just went from 4 to 7 XP doing just armor, which is kind of what we were hoping for. Now she's down to 331 minutes. We'll do both of these at 1/8. Cronus. The Cronus has been in such good condition for so long. The Kraken, we're gonna wait on the Marauder. We can go ahead and knock out. A bunch of 3s looks like. The Wolverine also should be in relatively good shape. That's going to be 5, 5, and 12. The Urban Mech is already in salvage mode, which is good because that's what we plan on doing with it. We've got a 90 rated standard fusion engine. We've got 10 standard heat sinks. We've got standard internals, standard armor. It's literally just an Urban Mech with a Clan Ultra 10 and an ER small. which does make it a better mech than the urban mech, but only by about half. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. We'll go and have Elena salvage all of the armor off it. We'll do parts. Do the parts at ×4, I think, to start with. The armor we'll do at quarter time. Alright, let's have Elena knock out these armor jobs real quick, or try to. And that's up to 10 XP from, was it 4? And this battle was good to her. Yeah, that was a significant amount of XP for Elena, and she did it all in one day. That's nice. Let's see, we've got some heat sinks. These are standard, typical, regular old, everyday heat sinks. So that's we're just gonna sink some XP out of those. The ER small laser is a clan ER small laser. That has some value to it. We'll have Ediborg pull that. No. Susan, not Shada. Denise. Denise can pull the small laser. The Ultra Autocannon 10, I guess I'll have, oh, Chris can pull that on a 3, so that's good. I forgot she was a weapon specialist, so yeah. Good job on that. Gained an XP for it, very nice. Guillaume can pull this other heat sink. This jump jet can go to regular with 240 minutes. What do we have? How about, hi, you're about to be a veteran. The Ultra Autocannon ammo bins. Doesn't tell me which is which, so I want to save them both. But I can have a regular do either one risk-free. We'll have Kostya knock out one. Ethan knock out the other. We've got another jump jet. We can have Kai knock that out. Another heat sink. We can have Leon was doing those. 90 fusion engine clan tech. Lonnie maybe. Lonnie actually does not need to spend extra time on it. Lonnie can knock that out in less than a day. Actually, Penny can knock that out in a day. The gyro we can have. We can have Lonnie knock out the gyro. The rest is all actuators. Who do we have that needs XP for those? We've got B here. We've got Susan here. Yeah, let's see if we can get Susan a 20th point of XP. And then we'll see if we can get maybe Big Knock, I guess. Then we've got some legs and arms and stuff to salvage as well. Automatic success. Okay, left arm. Oh, these are still considered clan tech, even though they're not endo steel. Oh, excuse me, sorry. Okay. Let's see. We'll have B knock out the try to knock out the head. We'll have George knock out the head. Janet on the left arm. And Acito on the left torso. We'll have Tamalika and Jamel knock out the legs. That'll be ready by tomorrow, hopefully. Alright, now the Bane. The Bane needs a new head. Is that going to be Edeborg? She is an internal specialist. She can do that on a 4. I don't think anyone else can. That is going to slow us down as far as fixing up these engines and the right torso. But I think the Kraken takes priority. We'll have Big Knock to knock out this armor. Who else can be knocking out armor? Fred Modry maybe can be knocking out some armor on 3s. Got 105 minutes left. We'll have Anacito knock these out. Alright, so once we get the head back on, we'll put it in the bay, and we will start refitting it. Let's see, the Urban Mech should be ready tomorrow. Everyone in the infirmary is, I believe, good to go. Earl is still recovering from his sprained left arm. How much longer is he gonna be? He's got another 2 days on that, so that'll be Sunday, Monday when he recovers from that. Other than that, Mariana is refitting the Goliath. Galatea is refitting the Orion. Tonga is undamaged. Pollution is undamaged. Alright, we are more combat ready than we've been for the last couple of weeks. What else do we have going on? Oh yeah, we need to assign a tech to the Kraken. I'm thinking maybe a veteran. Maybe George? Yeah, we're gonna have George Valdez taking care of the Kraken. George Valdez, and that's gonna be times 4. That's gonna eat up pretty much his whole day. But that's a 100-ton mech we got for free, aside from the armor and the head we're putting on it. So yeah, I think we can advance the day. We don't have to worry about the Urban Mech. It's not going to be part of the team for long. Unmaintained units? Yes, I know. Okay, we didn't get all the swarm ammo, but we did get a lot of other stuff. We got the right leg. Jamel did not get the left leg off the Urban Mech. How much time is Jamel spending? Jamel is not spending any time at all on that. Well, how did that happen? Urban Mech 2C leg. Can we have Susan do that? Oh, short-handed. Short-handed, you say? With 407 temporary Aztecs, and we're short-handed. Maybe we'll give it a day and see if that changes anything. We did get the head on the Bane. The Orion's going to be another 4 days. The Stalker's going to be another 4 days. The Mackey's going to be another couple weeks. The Marauder's going to be another couple months. The Gundog is going to be another week and a half or so. The Zeus is going to be another couple weeks. The Black Knight's going to be another couple weeks. Alright. Customize in MekLab. Alright, first things first, we're gonna strip out. Can we strip out all of this at once? Yes, we can. Alright, so that's gonna free up 55.5 tons. We're gonna go 15 double heat sinks. So now we have 50.5 tons. We're gonna go tech base mixed plan. Standard structure, XL clan engine, standard gyro, standard cockpit, no enhancements, and double heat sinks. We've got pretty well maxed out armor. What are we gonna do with 50.5 tons? I'm thinking maybe a pair of LB10Xs. And I'm thinking maybe either a pair of ER large lasers or a couple of PPCs. I go with the ER larges. That's 24, 26, 28 plus 2 for walking is 30. So that's heat neutral right there. And that leaves, oh, that leaves us with 20 tons. Almost. Over 18. Man, I wish we had more heat sinks. We can throw in like 8 medium lasers that we could swap out for the larges when we get close. But that's still gonna leave us 10 tons. What do we do with the other 10 tons? Considering that we're basically heat neutral if we bracket fire. We do need ammunition for the LBX. That might be excessive. 40 shots should be enough to last through a 20-round engagement. That still leaves us 6.5 tons. Let's remove it from the lab. I'm not really digging that. Put it back in the lab. We'll go clan base, mixed clan. Go 5 double heat sinks. Move that. We'll go LRMs. Base all, yeah, okay. And how many of these can we add? That's 1, 2, well, 34 minus 2 for running, 32, so that's 16 LRM15s. Let's add one more. We'll add one more just so that we can build up 4 points of heat while we're standing still. And then we'll add some ammo, and I'm thinking the medium lasers. We don't have any ER medium, do we? If we do, we've got 1 ER medium laser. We do have 9 ER small lasers. But I think I'd rather have medium lasers on this thing than ER smalls. So let's see. Our goal is going to be 10 of these. And then ammunition. RM5 ammo, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll do maybe a ton of swarm ammo, a ton of smoke ammo. No, LRM5s with smoke are kind of worthless. Do that, and we'll do a small laser in the head, just to round things out. Are we thinking this might be a build? Let's see if the crits work out. We'll do the double heat sinks in the legs, and I guess the center torso. Oh, instead of the small laser, I should grab a case. No, this is a clan mech. It already has case. We'll do LRMs in the arms. 3, 4. Seven, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, well, this might be a little lopsided, or we could do that. We'll do, so that's going to be a total of 16 LRM5s. And probably not enough ammo, actually. Let's see, 16. Um, 24, that's almost 150 shots divided by 60. That's less than 10 turns of shooting with the LRMs. Maybe pull these guys. All right, we'll do the medium lasers in the torsos. 4, 5. And small laser in the head. And then we've got LRM ammo. We've got just enough, actually, I think. We'll do 4 in the left and 4 in the right. That gives us just worse than a 1 in 3 chance of a crit being the ammo. All right. What do we think of this? Is this the build? 41,000 minutes. Wow, that is gonna be forever. But maybe by the time it finishes, we'll have some more clan heat sinks that we can install in it. Maybe pull some of the medium lasers, add more LRMs. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, if you guys have any feedback, I'm definitely open to hearing it. In the meantime, what else have we got going on? We've got the urban mech need gets like pulled off, but that's okay. Yeah, we're also gonna need a cockpit and a head for this thing. Who can we have start on that? Ratnabala? Yeah, I think we'll have Ratnabala start on that. Skin refit. Is Ratnabala. Is she already doing a refit? She's probably already doing it. Yep, she's working on the Black Knight. Who is next in line? Bill Perunin. I believe he actually is not doing a refit, or else he would not be able to do any repairs. Alright, so Bill, looks like you're up. You're 4 XP. Alright, where's Bill? There's Bill. On an 11 plus, and that's gonna be about 100 days before we get a roll, and then another 100 days to finish the job. So that is... That's gonna be a work in progress. That is gonna be the marked LRM Bane. Maintenance refit class D. Okay. Okay, well. Are we out of medium lasers? We are out of medium lasers. Let's go ahead and buy like 20 of those. I'm gonna go ahead and buy, call it 20 of those, 800,000 Seedles worth. We can afford it. Alright, I think we're ready to advance until Monday, and then we can finish taking apart the Urban Mech, because hopefully we won't be short-handed anymore. And then... Yeah. We've got LRM ammo arriving in 1 day. We've got LRM 5s arriving in, starting in 2 days, looks like. Probably 1, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and advance to Monday. Unmaintained units, yes, I know about the Urban Mech. New scenario, base attack defender will occur on the 25th. Somehow I knew that was going to happen. Personnel market is updated. We've got a regular admin command. We really need any more administrators? I don't think we do. We've already got 4 command administrators, 4 HR, 5 logistical, 4 transport. I mean, we could go for 5 of each, in which case we might as well. Aaron Apella, congratulations, welcome to the team. Base attack defender, what all are they bringing to the match? Oh, and a diversion battle starting tomorrow. Diversion that is supposed to be for our conventional lance against an Op4 of 4,500 points or thereabouts. Against a Zephyr, 3 demons, and an Oro. What the heck is an Oro? ER medium, large pulse, LB20X. That must be clan. I would love to have an LB20X. Maybe we can capture the Oro. That is tomorrow. Diversion, that's on track 1, which has a deployment period of 1 day. What was I checking on the TO&E? So the Gundog and the Orion we're still waiting on. How long are they gonna be again? Gundog's gonna be another week. The Orion's gonna be another 5 days. We're not gonna have either one of those in time for this base attack defender mission, which is against, oh my goodness, 50,000 points. I may have to edit that down. This is just getting more and more ridiculous. From 40,000 to 50,000. 7,000 points of allies, including, looks like 2 lances of tanks and a Phoenix Hawk. We've got the House Officer and a Blackjack. We've got the enemy and a bunch of tanks. We've got allied aircraft. Oh, we've got bombers and allied artillery. This one we might actually not have to bring any mechs for. We might be able to just bring our conventional lands. How many points are they worth? Our conventional lance is 2 tanks worth 1,000 points. No, that's not going to happen. If anything, we might bring our hover lance as well. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I think we're going to bring our conventional and our hover lance to that tank battle. And things are going to get interesting. What's the terrain going to be like? Full Moon Night, City Hot Jungle, no rerolls. Oh, and this is... Okay, conventional lance at 4 turns. They want us to do it in 4 turns. I don't know if that's even technically possible. And the Vedette has a speed of 5.8, so in 4 turns it can theoretically go 32 hexes. Hetzer is a 4.6, which means in theory it can go 24 hexes. The map is 15 by 25 hexes, so the Hetzer automatically isn't going to be able to make it across the long way. Especially at night, which is going to slow everyone down. Even if we bring our hovers to clear the way and they're just moving full tilt, I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We're deploying in the... Doesn't say where we're deploying, but the allies are deploying in the north. Op 4 is deploying in the south. So I suspect we're moving from north to south. Yeah, I think we're going to turn that into a tank battle. And then I think we're going to advance a couple days and we're just going to have to bring everyone. We're down to 18 support points. But again, I feel like this is one of those, ensure at least 3 units survive. Okay. Each unit destroyed results in a 1-point penalty to your contract score. Okay. Same rules we've been playing with. Destroy, cripple, or force the withdrawal of at least 50% of Wolf and Wolf 2. Ensure at least 50% survive. Winner controls the battlefield. Losing will end the contract with an early defeat. For the 3rd week in a row, we've seen a battle just like this. But yeah, against 50,000 points worth of stuff. I mean, considering we've got 9,000 there, 10,000 there, 9,000 there, and 9,000 there, we could bring literally everything, and they would still outnumber us by a significant margin. What even are they bringing? They're bringing Lynx, a Crab, and other Lynx, a Griffin 2C, a Black Knight, a Griffin 2N, a Hoplite Royal variant looks like, a 1-3 and a Sentinel, a 2-5 and a Kataro, a 2-3 and a Wyvern, a 1-3 and a Mongoose, Royal variant, a 4-4 and a Mongoose, a 2-5 and an Ice Storm. What's an Ice Storm? ER Medium Laser, SRM2, Tag. Okay, not much of a threat, I don't think. Got an XL engine. Light, I want to say 20 tons? 25 maybe? A Hunchback 2C with a 2-5 pilot. Those are scary. Not much in the way of armor, but you do not want to be where one can see you. And a 4-3 and a Hunchback 2C as well. That's just their first force. Their second force is more medium-sized, with looks like 2 Hoplite 4 CBs and a Hoplite 4 BB. No, 3 Hoplite 4 CBs. 1, 2, 3 Hoplite 4 CBs and a 4 BB. Wyvern, a Phoenix Hawk 1B special. What makes you special? An ER PPC for one thing, and an ER large laser in the right torso. Yeah. A pair of Hoplites, another Wyvern, another Hoplite, Shadowhawk, a pair of Sentinels, another Phoenix Hawk 1B special, another Griffin, another couple of Crabs, and an Orion 1K. Again, full moon night, heavy snowfall. We're starting in the center. Our objective is to get the civilian units off the field. Those civilian units are not very good pilots. Alright, well, enough hemming and hawing. Let's, I guess, see if we can pair this real quick. Still short-handed. Don't know why. Good. Okay, well, we did it. Now we can get rid of this guy. For 1,544 Seedles. Let's see. Oh, Mulanju got an XP for failing to get some ammunition. We do have Burnt could pick up an edge, but he already has 5. Aurora can pick up an edge, and she does not have any. Edge trigger is already set. Good deal. Hikari Ono has 7 edge already. Maybe we could branch out into hyperspace navigation some more. Yeah, let's do that. That way we've got a hyperspace navigator on 4+ if we ever need one. How much is it going to cost to go up even further? 20 points. Yeah, well, once we get a jump ship, we can actually... Yeah, there we go. Hyperspace navigator. Advancing the day, I guess. Alright, the version is today, deploy a force, yes we know. Maintenance on the Wolverine 6R Mark 5.5. Seeing some improvements. Not entirely across the board. The left leg is still quality E. But other than that, it's all C and up, it looks like. The Thumper and the Chippewa got maintained as well. Got a bunch of ammunition coming in, particularly some swarm ammo for the LRMs. The Orion's going to be another 4 days. The Stalker's going to be another 3 days. Sorry about that. Marauder's going to be a while. The Goliath is going to be another week. The Zeus is going to be a couple weeks. And I guess we're not working on the Bane yet. Alright, going into the briefing room. Going into the diversion map. Deploy force. Diversion. This is diversion. Okay. We've got 8 units deployed. And hopefully we don't just get absolutely mangled. We don't bring our tanks out very often for just that reason. We still don't have any rerolls, so it's going to be dark still. Watch, the Hetzer's going to move recklessly, he's going to immobilize himself, and then we're going to fail the mission because we couldn't get across the map. Alright. And Wolf, primary op for ammo. We'll do Beta Galaxy. The house officer will do in Freeman. Allied aircraft will also do in a variant of the Freeman. And the artillery doesn't matter because they won't be on the board. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Compact display. So who is the biggest bad? Blackjack actually is worth more than any of their tanks. The demon with the 4-6 pilot is our biggest bad at 1,039 points. The demon tank with the 5-6 pilot is second biggest at 941. The Oro, which is a clan tech tank, yeah. Not that heavily armored. It does have that LB20X AC. What's the map going to look like? Oh, that is a small map. We're going from north to south, I think it was. Yes, from north to south. For initiative, for deployment, we've lost. And yeah, we're... Oh, our air support doesn't arrive until turn 7. That's alright. The Vedette and the Hetzer are the ones that need to get across the map. So we're going to start them in the front. Let's see, the Saracen, an LRM and some SRMs. You'll see that? More or less? Okay. Saracen, we'll start there. Sabakukaze has medium lasers and SRMs. We'll start you over here. Pegasus with the medium lasers and SRMs will start here. Maxim with SRMs will start here. Paladin with an autocannon 20 will start in the back, I think. And the Drillson with the large laser will start in the back as well. We've won initiative going into round 1. We do not have eyes on our bad guys. Let's shrink this down just a little bit. Let's... The Vedette. Go Reckless. Let's go to the full 8 hexes. See what we can see. Needs a quartet of 5s. No, no, I don't think so. Maybe we will just... No? Also no? Come on, how hard is it to just drive down the street in the dark? You've got headlights, don't you? The Saracen will hover its way down here. The Sabakukaze will hover its way down here. Pegasus. Maxim. Oh, we've got eyes on a bad guy. And it's on the side where we put all of our short-range stuff. And the Drillson will follow up with the Maxim. Hetzer. Gonna have to go Reckless or he's not gonna be able to keep up. Gonna be 305s. Yeah, we'll try it. Success. With an 8, an 11, and a 9. And the Blackjack is just sitting there doing F all. We've got the Demon on a 12. We'll take that shot. Saracen has no one in sight. Sabakukaze with medium lasers and SRMs is not in range. Pegasus has no one in sight. The Maxim is not in range. Saladin is not in range. The Drillson with a large laser might actually be in range. Extreme range on a 14. We'll pass on that. And the Hetzer as well. Missed on a 12, not surprising. Blackjack gained 1 heat by walking and is still at 0 heat. He's worthless. Could have jumped. We've won initiative, but we are going first. Thumpers will all be landing in 1 turn. The Vedette. Five. Okay. The Saracen. Sabakukaze. Pegasus. Maxim. The Saladin. The Drillson. And I think we're gonna go reckless with the Hetzer again. It's gonna be like 5 rolls. No, just 4. Let's 3 hexes. That is just abysmal. Sabakukaze, or the Vedette, has no targets. Saracen has no target. Sabakukaze has target. Pegasus has no target. Maxim has no target. Saladin has no target, and the Drillson has the Zephyr on a 10. A pair of 12s. Sure, we'll do that. Missed with everything. No surprise there. Blackjack gains 1 heat from walking. Otherwise does nothing. We've won initiative due only to our massive bonus, but we're still going first. Let's see if we can get one of our boys off the field this turn. Next turn. With a quartet of 5. Let's see if we can break this thing. Oh, we crashed. Let's see, the Saracen. Trying to clear the way for the... Oh, there's a demon there. So... 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the +2 modifier. Plus we're in forest, which should help. The Saladin I want to wait for later. Sabakukaze, I don't want you getting hit by artillery and being immobilized. But it's gonna scatter, so I don't know why I'm worried. The Maxim is going to move to there. The Drillson, I want to move to there. Oh, the Saladin is alright, let's break this thing. Oh, the Hetzer did not get very far. The Saladin can go there. Alright, the Vedette crashes due to reckless driving, takes 5 to the left side, costing it a movement point and ending its turn. The Hetzer also failed its roll, crashes due to reckless driving, takes 4 to the front, leaving it with 28 armor. Karnov lands on our friendly Drillson for 15 to the front, down to 9 armor there. The Sabakukaze also takes 5 to the left side. Does not take any motive damage at least. The demon takes 5 to the rear, costs it a movement point. The thumper hits the demon in the left side, costing it a movement point. So far, yeah, the artillery is doing us more harm than good. Lots of tank damage, yeah, especially from the artillery. We've got him on an 8, actually. Let's do the Saladin first, because it's a big gun. We only got him on an 8. The Vedette has the Zephyr on an 8. The Saracen has the demon on 12s and 7s. We'll throw some SRMs at you as we go past. Sabakukaze has no targets. Pegasus has no targets. The Maxim has... Oh, the Maxim has a target. Maxim has the Zephyr on 11, so we'll take that. The Drillson has a large laser in the turret and a couple of SRM2s, so we've got him on a 12 and some 14s. That's not going to happen. And last but not least, the Hetzer getting shot at by this demon here. We've got him on an 11. Yeah, we'll unleash heck on him. Maybe we'll land a hit. We never know. Demon misses the Hetzer on a 10. Saladin misses the Zephyr on an 8. Vedette misses the Zephyr on an 8. Demon misses the Saladin on a 10 and a 12. The Saracen hits the demon in the left side with an SRM, destroying its stabilizer. The demon hits the Saracen with 3 SRMs to the right side, down to 14 armor there. The Maxim missing on 11s, the Drillson missing on a 12, the Hetzer missing on 11, the Zephyr hits our Saladin in the right side, costing it... Oh, it hits it in the right side with 2 medium lasers, destroying our Saladin. Well, that's a... The Blackjack finally did something besides just walking into a wall. We've won initiative, and in fact, we're going last, aside from the artillery, which doesn't move. Okay. Oh, is that... Oh, the Blackjack is finally entering the fray, sort of. Let's see. The Vedette. Vedette will put its back to a building. We need... Oh, good grief. Sharing damage. You know what? I don't care. The Saracen. No, the Hetzer. Needs a pair of 5s. Oh, looks like we might have gotten a pair of 5s. See what else. The Saracen, yeah, we'll just go there. Drillson, the Sabakukaze can just go there, I guess. The Pegasus can go here. And the Maxim can go there, I suppose. Sure. Alright, Vedette crashes due to reckless driving, takes another 5 to the front, down to 15 armor there. The Hetzer needs a pair of 5s, gets a 7 and a 6. The Karnov, the Thumpers, both do no effective damage. The Vedette has no targets. The Saracen has no targets. Sabaku Kaze has no targets. Pegasus has no targets. Maxim, however, has this demon on 6s with SRMs. With the SRMs and 10s with the machine guns. The Drillson has the demon on 6s, so we'll go ahead and take all of those. 12, that's also 12. You know what? We'll throw it 12 at the one up close. And the Hetzer is kind of screwed because they're beside him and he doesn't have a turret. Demon hits the Drillson in the left side. Demon hits the Hetzer in the left side. Glancing blow. Demon hits the Maxim in the left side. Down to 5. The Maxim hits the Demon in the left side, the front. Immobilizing it twice and critting on his medium laser. And stunning the crew for a turn with an SRM. Nice. The Drillson hits the Demon in the front and the left side. Immobilizing it. And a couple of SRMs. Stunning the crew for another turn. The Zephyr hits the Hetzer on the left side for 2, hits it in the front for 2, immobilizing the Hetzer. Well, that is our objectives failed. That was round 4, which was our time limit. Yeah, need to close out of this. Within at most 4 turns, yeah, okay, yeah, we failed that. Not surprising. I don't feel like that was a realistic goal to begin with. I'm sorry if I sound a little salty, but impossible objectives just kind of get under my skin a little bit. I'm sure you understand. Yeah, the air support did nothing for us. Arriving on round 7. We'll just call this. Oh. And of course, 1 defeat in the month means that the enemy morale is going to skyrocket. Which means that we can expect more base defense missions next month. Okay, well. And yeah, I know that we lost like half of our tanks because they're all immobile and we don't control the board. Which is really irritating. I don't like tanks. I do not like trying to maintain tanks as a unit commander. I don't like how fragile they are. I don't like how impossible they are to maintain. Yeah, total loss on the Hetzer, total loss on the Saladin. Okay. Screw you. Lots of people MIA. The demon tank was killed by. It was a mobility kill. It was not an actual kill. Force withdrawal, we got 1. Reach south edge, we got 0. Preserve the blackjack, we did that. We did preserve the vidette and the blackjack, so there's that. They want to call it a draw, but no, we achieved none of our objectives. 1,000 seats. Like this, 863 should be 843 afterwards. Uh, 843, yeah. So we paid his family 20,000 C-bills. That's whatever. I'm more upset about the fact that our tank detachment is now 6 tanks, including 1 conventional tank, which does need repairs. The Drillson, where's Doodle? Doodles, we're trying to get you up to elite. And we'll have, I guess, Leonidas doing the ammunition? Sure. Okay, well that is about as close to back to fully operational as we can get it. And remind me not to buy any more tanks or salvage them or have anything to do with them at all. Let's see, some battle loss compensation for some stuff. Jose Rodriguez has been added to the personnel roster. What? Rodriguez dependent? Who's Jose Rodriguez? And why was he added to the personnel roster as a dependent? I'm confused. I clearly I missed something. But regardless, let's see, the repair bay is good, the infirmary is good, the warehouse, we need to have Edeborg working on some stuff. I'll knock that out on a 5 between now and the 25th. Let's see, personnel. Bad A. We spend XP on piloting? Not yet. But need 20 XP for that. That was the maximum. Drillston is at 6 XP. MekHQ is at 12. You're already at Gunnery 2 though. The Vedette. Level 1 Pegasus. Needs 20. Alright. Well, that's frustrating and annoying, but it's over. So, moving on. Moving on to the 23rd. We've got some LRMs have arrived, some swarm ammo has arrived, some tandem charge ammo has arrived, and some medium lasers. Edeborg is still working on that right torso. The Orion's going to be 3 days. The Stalker's going to be 2. We might have a new Stalker on the 25th. That could be exciting. That's a Stalker 4P Mark II. That's a Stalker 3F4. Is the 4P, that's the 75-ton one, isn't it? We'll see about that. Meantime, nothing in the repair bay, no one in the infirmary. Warehouse is being worked on. Alright, moving on to the 24th. Maintenance on the Slayer, maintenance on the Leopard, which is in really rough shape, but is slowly struggling its way northwards. Actually, wait, that's veteran, -1 for maintenance, -1 +1 for quality, +1 for era. 4, 3, 4. Oh yeah, it says target number 4. I'd like to see that improving more quickly, but I mean, what else can we do? We got the right torso, clan under steel fixed. The Orion's gonna be another 2 days. The Stalker will be tomorrow. Else? Oh, the Kraken is being worked on. Mark LRM. 41,000 minutes left on that. Moving on to the 25th. Mace Attack Defender is today. Mariana Lance has been deployed, and so will everyone else. Richard Cola performs maintenance on the Union. Let's check that out. And we are seeing some improvements here. Repair time again. No, it's mission time. Arm 5, some swarm ammo. Medium lasers have arrived. The Orion. The Stalker is complete. That was the Stalker 4P Mark II, which drops one of the LRM-10s. Alright, can we put Longsword in the Stalker, maybe? Alright. Do this the hard way. Add unit. Build. Okay, so Mariana now has 4 mechs that it can bring, and we will redeploy that. And you know what? We will send along all of these guys as well. So yeah, that is, it says 17 units. It means 16 because we've got 5 units in Mariana Lance right now because I didn't want to take the Gundog out of the Tioni. Full Moon Night, Heavy Snowfall, 1 reroll. One reroll. Do we want to maybe reroll the Full Moon Night? I don't know if I do. Gundog and the Orion, could that be... Do we have anything we can replace the Orion with? What do we have in the way of... Maybe a Gatine instead of the Orion? $92 with 22 heat sinks. 192 with 15 double heat. ER large laser, and I believe a second SRM6. Yeah. Alright, well, let's activate this one. We can have Kai do that. Nairn. Wait, what? Oh, guillotine is already deployed, apparently. Alright, Nairn. Now can we put you into guillotine? Yes, we can. Then we can add the guillotine to Galatea. Then we need to redeploy Galatea Lance before I forget and leave them behind. Now it says 18, but it really means 16. You know what? That is fine. Me. Gundog and the Orion cannot be deployed. Yes, I know. Ooh. This is gonna be fun. We'll go compact display. As usual, we are figuring ourselves to deploy at the beginning of the match. because they are hitting us in our home while we are at home. Free Wrestle Hug Republic. Free the Freemen. Base civilian units. Actually, I want you guys in Cyan. Base turrets. Can do red, make you a little easier to spot. Clan Wolf. We'll do in that color, and Clan Wolf number 2. We'll do in that color. Okay. Base turrets, actually, let's do that in more of a bright green, shall we? Yeah, okay. Let's check out the map. Oh, that's lovely. All kinds of alleyways, all kinds of through paths. Having some serious trepidation about this battle, but let's see about go ahead and do it. Who are the ones to mainly watch out for? And Wolf Team 2. We're looking at the Lynxes are the 2 bad guys, including one with dodge and pain resistance. Got a Griffin 2 in with jumping jack and natural aptitude gunnery. Got a Hunchback 2C with natural aptitude piloting. I don't. We've got a Kentaro with dodge and sensor geek. We've got a Shadowhawk with natural aptitude piloting. We've got a Crab with hopping jack and pain resistance. That's fine. The big bads, like I was saying, are the pair of Lynx 9Qs with 3-3 pilots. The Hoplite 4BB with the 2-3 pilot. That one has a PPC and an LRM-15. This one has a Gauss rifle and an SRM-6. Okay, so it's actually the one Gauss rifle I'm more worried about, even though it's worth 60 points less. Why is that? 84. 3. LRM-15 is worth more than the SRM-6, I suppose, because the Gauss rifle should be worth more than the PPC. Other big bads to watch for are the Hunchback 2Cs and the Griffin 2N. The Hoplite 4CB over here with another Gauss rifle. Alright, they're deploying in the west and the south. As per usual, we have half the map to cover, or more. We've won initiative, but we are going first. Alright. Yeah, we've got quite a few units that we've brought along. How are we going to do this? I want at least one person watching this flank. The guillotine, maybe? Guillotine has the ER laser, mediums, and the SRMs. I want him over here in case they send someone up like this way or whatever, or one of these 3 ways. We'll have someone else watching this path. That's gonna be maybe Ash. Longsword and the Stalker 4P. We'll follow you up with the. We'll put the quick draw here. We'll put the grasshopper here. I mean, they could literally come marching down this street right here, so I have to assign someone over here to keep an eye on that. We'll go with the blackjack. We'll put wyvern here. Jeez. They really have the advantage on us for this map. We can put Banshee this intersection that way. Put Atlas this intersection facing this way. I don't want to back up the quick draw with the Wolverine right here. So we've still got the Cronus, the Marauder, Poser, the Spider, and the Stalker 3F. Let's go ahead. Put Poser at this intersection. Stalker 3F at this intersection. The Spider can get deployed somewhere in the center. Or Girl's already there. Well, the Spider over here at this corner. Cronus. Start here, I think. Yeah, it's a very big map. Actually, kind of upset at just how many different ways there are for the enemies to get to us from the two sides that they're deploying from. Let me go there. I was trying to go here and we'll start scooting down this way. Alright, that's deployment phase. See if I screwed things up royally or. Let's see. We've won initiative, but we are going first. Alright, guillotine. Okay. Begin trundling forward. Cronus. We will have the grasshopper over here start heading this way. Tsubasa start heading this way. Ash start heading. Go there because there's a friendly Phoenix Hawk. We'll do what we can. The Wolverine will start heading down this way. Earl will wait. Quick draw will start moving this way. Scarponi are going to start heading down this way and clearing out this section. Roy Greenfield, a long start. Again, moving his butt that way. And Power Man went prone, just trying to walk. Shogun will this way. Different way. We still have eyes on none of the bad guys. Spider will wait. Doctor will play. No. Doctor will hold still for turn. Cronus. Earl, I want you to stand still for this turn. Poser, I want you to still for this turn. Petra, start moving this way. Spider, move over here to be closer to Earl. Call that our first movement turn phase, I think. Alright, Power Man needs a 5 for running and turning, gets a 4, takes 4 damage to the right torso, leaving him with 4 armor, successfully avoids hurting the pilot, successfully avoids killing the engine. Yeah, we're just gonna skip firing with everyone because we have no targets. Oh, this is gonna take a second. Longsword's doing nothing. Rudder's doing nothing. Poser's doing nothing. I keep forgetting the Marauder has jump jets. I need to make sure that he's moving at full speed. Weapon attack phase, nothing happened, as we knew. Physical attack phase. Skip it again. Alright, physical attack phase, nothing to report. I assume. No, heat phase, nothing to report. Alright, we have lost 6 points of battle value because this stupid Power Man couldn't keep his feet under him. Clan Wolf and Clan Wolf Force 2 are both still at 100%, so they haven't had anyone trip yet. Guillotine. We'll move here. Stiletto. Jumping 5 hexes. Tsubasa. Jumping 4 hexes. Ash. Jumping 5 hexes. Oh, we've got sensor returns coming up the middle. We've got a couple blips. Let me see if I can get our money over here. Let's see. Wolverine. Oh, we've got no less than 5 blips down here now. Okay. Skip Earl for now. Do the quick draw. Down into this corner. We've got the grasshopper. 4 hexes. The grasshopper was just a little bit more mobile. I want to give him a 5th jump jet. I don't know what I'm going to sacrifice to it. Maybe a medium laser? Oh, I've got eyes on a griffin. Scarponi, it looks like, has eyes on a griffin. Okay. Start moving this way. 3 plus. Oh, we've got eyes on crab down here, and a couple more sensor returns as well. Wyvern. Not jump. Spider. Jump to here. Soccer. Go right. 6. Maybe not. Oh, Mongoose has appeared in front of Wyvern. Hmm. Alright, what are we going to do with Earl? Last one we've got to move. Where do we need the reinforcements to move? I'm thinking probably down in this area. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blips over here. We've got 2 here. We've got 2 here and 2 here. What do we have over here? Another couple of mongooses. Alright. Earl, I guess, can only walk forward because there's a power man in his way. Everyone succeeds. Not going to lose any more points to falling this turn. And just as the battle is going to be getting joined, I'm going to have to call it here, guys. Guillotine has no one in sight. No target selected. Doesn't count that as a target. We're going to skip there. Stiletto has eyes on a crab on 10s. So take that. Oh, and 10s with a pulse laser. Well. Tsubasa's got nothing. Ash has eyes on. Buddy? Really? Let's see. On the Griffin, outside of visual and sensor range, so no. Earl obviously has no one in sight yet because he's moving like 1 hex per turn. The quick draw at the crab has him on a 10 and some 14. The Warhammer at the Griffin has him on 10s as well. We'll throw in an ER and just to go 3 heat over. Because the snow lets us do that. Grasshopper at the Mongoose on 10s. We'll do 2 larges and 5 mediums. Longsword at the crab. Put large lasers on 10s. Mediums on 12s. LRMs on a 10. And some SRMs on 12. Yeah. Tentacle Shogun has no one in range, I'm sure. Okay, let's. Yeah. Actually, no eyes on. Hoser has eyes on a crab and 7s. 5s. We'll go 2 heat over on 7s and 5s. Wyvern, taking fire from the Mongoose and the Mongoose. I've got them on 9s or 7s. That's gonna be the 7s. We'll go all in for that. Fighter has no one in range. The Stalker has, I think, no one in range. And the Banshee Mongoose is at a visual and sensor range. So, all right. Crab hits the Stalker and the center torso and left arm with ER large laser fire. Left arm is down to 15. Center torso is down to 27. A pair of 7s. Dang. Cronus missing on 10s and a 14, I guess. The Griffin hits first Scarponi in the left leg on a 10, down to 20 armor there. The Mongoose on 10s hits us in the left torso. The Mongoose hits us on a 5 in the left leg. The Quick Draw misses on a 10. Scarponi misses on 10s. The Grasshopper missing on 10s, except for a medium laser to the Mongoose's head, forcing Charita Carnes' first consciousness check. Stalker missing on 10s and 12s. Hoser on 7s hits the crab in the right arm for 20 and the right torso for 10. Right arm is already down to 4 structure. The crab missing the quick draw on 12s. Wyvern at the Mongoose on 7s hits him in the left arm and the left torso, the left leg and the head, forcing his second consciousness check, which he passes. Right torso, left torso, center torso, right torso down to 4, right arm. Wyvern takes 2 to the right arm from an unknown source and 2 to the center torso. 2 more to the right arm and 2 more to the center torso. Left torso critical, which crits on a double heat sink, costing us 2 edge. Oh, that is... Well, we knock down the mongoose. He takes 3 to the left leg, narrowly avoids hurting the pilot. The crab also goes down, takes 5 to the right arm, which is destroyed, transferring into the right torso rear. Does manage to avoid hurting the pilot, and Wyvern took 20 plus, needs a 5, gets a 12. Alright, physical attacks, we can skip all of them. Except maybe... not Ash. Not the Wolverine. Not Earl. Quick draw, no. Our pony, no. Grasshopper at the prone mongoose. We can kick him for 14 points on a 6. Tentacle Shogun is not going to be doing any physical attacks. Holzer's not going to be doing any physical attacks. Wyvern's not going to be doing any physical attacks this turn, nor is the Spider. Nor is the Stalker. Nor is the Banshee. So it's just going to be the 1 kick on a 6, which we got him in the left arm, which transfers into the left torso, leaving him with 2 armor. Nice. So that is an armless mongoose now. Yeah, it was not a good turn for us. Stiletto's at 4 heat, Harpony is at 3, Wyvern is at 4, Hoser is at 2, everyone else is running cool. And I know it's just a little bit early, but I think this is where I'm going to call it for tonight. Right at the initiative phase. So let me go ahead, we'll save this as base.save. As we do, we will also save this as exit save. We'll finally save this on a different date from the 19th. And we'll see how this plays out next week. I may tweak the bot settings a little bit when we get started next week. We'll see. But in the meantime, thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Thanks for joining me, especially Varank and Mr. McGorilla, who are in the chat, at least for part of the day. Mr. McGorilla, I don't know if you're still there or not, but if you're watching this, I'm glad you were able to make it. Varank, thanks again as joining me, as always. And everyone on YouTube and Twitch who's not in the chat, thanks for coming, and we will see you next week. Until then, have a good one, y'all.